Okay. Haze Beast Cerberus. He's a fire beast effect, level 6, 2000 attack, 200 defense. Ooh, 200 defense. You can normal summon this card by tributing, but its original attack becomes 1000. This face-up card cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can add one Haze card from your deck to your hand. Alright, this card is actually pretty good. What do you think?
It's fucking great. Well, first, it's level 6 and 200, so that leaves Rekindling and Photon Strike Bouncer combos to go off. You can play it on the field with 1000 attack to go into Photon Strike Bouncer, since it's level 6 with other level 6 Haze monsters and various other cards. It is also able to add Haze monsters from your deck to the hand when it's destroyed, so you can just end up not negging with it if you play it, say, face down, or just play it face up with 1000 attacks. So it's just overall a really good card.
So when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get the Haze card. So even if your opponent Torrentals, you still get that.
Yeah.
You zero out.
It just doesn't get out of it when it gets bottomless or deprisoned.
Yeah. Oh, well, it can't get deprisoned because it can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects. So it can't be deprisoned.
True. Yeah, so
I don't think bottomless targets. No.
It doesn't target. I don't believe so. It's a trigger, right?
Yeah, it's a trigger. Alright, alright.
And it can hit monsters as well, so yeah, it's just a trigger.
Yeah, this is a good card. Get ready for that Photon Strike Bouncer, guys. Because with this, it's coming.
He's gonna take his big photon penis out and rape us.
Alright, next card. Alright, Haze Beast Gryps? Gryps?
We'll call it Griffin. Just
Okay.
because it looks like a griffin.
It's a fire winged beast effect, level 6, 200 attack, 2100 defense. Its effect is, if your opponent controls a monster and you have no non-fired monsters on your side of the field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. This face-up card cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects.
This is also pretty good. You can like Cyber Dragon on the field and then play Cerberus and go into Bouncer or any other level 6 Synchro or XE monster you might want to do.
Yeah, so that's just asking for it. Just this, then Cerberus, and bam, Photon Strike Bouncer. That's craziness.
This could also be used to synchro some stuff, because you just need to have no non-fire monsters in your side of the field, so you can just Cyber Dragon it on the field and say play a level 2 tuner and go straight into Stardust.
Yeah.
So it's good in its own right.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a pretty good card. I see this card seen some play. Alright, Haze Beast Spinx. It's a fire beast warrior effect, level 6, 1900 attack, 1900 defense. Its effect is, if this face-up card cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects, like all the Haze Beasts. Once per turn, you can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If it is the declared type, you can special summon one fire monster from your hand or graveyard. You can only use this effect of Sphinx once per turn.
This card's okay. I guess if you flooded your deck with either monster spells or traps, its effect would be far more reliable. And then I could consider it to be pretty good, but overall I think it's a little mediocre.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth... Well, the reward is definitely good, but in my opinion it's not worth the cost. Just milling off the top card, it's not like Diamond Dude, where you put it at the bottom if it's not a spell. It goes straight to the graveyard, and it definitely doesn't seem like the type of deck that would just want to mill off a card. It's not Light Sworns, so...
Well, they could mill off, say, that one Lady Lava girl that's like Sons of the Fire to the graveyard.
Oh, I figured you could put it in the Laval deck.
Yeah, the Lavals, you use it in combination with that and the Flame Veil Beasts and shit. I've seen that on Duel Network a couple times. It's a really powerful deck.
Alright, well, you're starting to make more sense now, but I wouldn't play it. Even if my deck is full of monsters, just knowing there's a chance that I could just use this effect and mill off like a staple, a power card like Heavy Storm or Dark Hole, just for no apparent reason, just to attempt to special summon. It's not worth the push in my opinion, but big cost for big reward, so it's an okay card. Alright, Haze Beast Peryton?
Pegasus, I guess. Haze Beast Pegasus. We'll just go with that.
Alright. It's a fire pyro effect, level 6, 1600 attack, 1700 defense. Its effect is, This card must be special summoned by the effect of a Haze Beast monster. Alright, so it's special summoned by that last card. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. Alright, so no monster reborn or call the haunted or anything.
We can still normal it, I think. Doesn't say it can't be normal summoned.
No? Alright, so you can still normal summon it. This face-up card cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. You can send one fire monster from your hand to the graveyard, then tribute this card. Special summon 2 Haze Beast monsters from your deck. You can only use this effect of Haze Beast Pegasus once per turn. Alright, well, using this card, special summon 2 Haze Beast monsters, they're all level 6, so that's just automatic Photon Strike Bouncer right there.
Yeah, all the Haze Beasts are level 6 as well, or you can go into 2 of itself, threatening where your opponent spam the field and then go with crazy shit. You could go into Cerberus with that creating 2 level 200, well, you'd have 2 level 6s going to Bouncer or any other Exceed monster. When they die, you have 2 level 6 200 defense monsters in the graveyard, so Rekindling is good right there.
Yeah, really good. Alright, this is a nice card. Haze Beast with Levelos with Photon Strike Bouncer seems like it's going to be a legit deck.
Yeah, Photon Strike Bouncer's starting to get like too easily playable, in my opinion.
It is starting to get too easily playable. Mermail Abyssdine. It's an Aqua effect, water, level 3, 1000 attack, 200 defense. Its effect is, when this card is added from your deck or graveyard to your hand by a card effect, if you control a face-up Mermail monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Mermail monster, you can target 1 level 3 or lower Mermail monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. You can only use the effect of Mermail Abyssdine once per turn.
This card could be good to make Exceeds with Mermails. I guess if you're playing a pure Mermail deck, she can be searched with Abyss Spike and special summon just like that. You can summon, say, Abyssleed right there, so that's pretty good.
This looks like the Mermail tour guide, you know. Special summon this, and then you special summon a level 3, then overlay for, I don't know, your Zen mains.
Or
These
some
are
shit
mighty.
like that.
Yep.
Anything.
Yep, pretty much anything. So it's like the Mermail tour guide. That's what I'm gonna call it. But what do you think? How would it fit into the current Mermail Atlantean deck?
It doesn't. I'll just say that.
Really? So
It's not fast enough. It doesn't do anything that's really that great that the Atlanteans can't do better. Plus, you don't really play Abyss Spike in the deck that much anyway, so...
Because it doesn't have those, like, Atlantean Mermail discard activate effects?
Oh, not just that. It just doesn't really stand up that well on its own. Everything in that deck can pretty much do something by itself, but this card doesn't.
Mermail Abyssnose. Doesn't have much of a nose. He's a water fish effect. Level 4, 1500 attack, 1500 defense. His effect is, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can discard 1 water monster to the graveyard, special summon 1 Mermail monster from your deck, and face up defense position. You can only use the effect of Mermail Abyssnose once per turn. Alright, what do you think of this guy?
If he had more attack, he'd be good. He's just kind of lame right now.
Yeah, 1500. I don't see you running over much. Maybe a Sangan or something, you know? In this meta, I just don't see this guy running over anything. It feels like 17 to 19, he'd be much better, but 15, I just don't see it. I guess they want to encourage you to use those equip cards that the Mermails have to boost him up.
I suppose so.
But is it really worth the push?
Nah, I would say no. I'd rather just play Atlanteans.
Mermail Abyssleed, or Lead. He's a water sea serpent effect, level 7, 1700 attack, 1000 defense. His effect is, you can discard 3 other water monsters to the grave, special summon this card from your hand. When you do, target 1 Abyss spell or trap card in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. You contribute 1 other face-up attack position Mermail monster you control. Send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. You can only activate the effect of Mermail Abyssleed once per turn. I'm glad that since it says you can only activate the effect once per turn, he's not like a wind-up hunter where you can just keep on tributing Mermails and just picking at the hand. So that's good, but I really don't see this card seeing any play. Seems like Megalo would be the better choice.
It is. This card's a piece of shit compared to that card. simply because you have to discard 3 rather than 2, just making it a little impractical to play. Like, you want to use those water monsters, not just discard all of them. Discarding 2 is okay, because usually you're discarding at least 1 Atlantean, and then you drop the other one and probably salvage it, but 3 is too much.
Yeah, and isn't Megalo's effect better? I mean, don't you get a Abyss spell or trap card from your deck to your hand?
Yeah.
This one's from the graveyard to the hand.
That's correct.
That's okay, but I'd say getting it from the deck to the hand might be a little bit better, give you some more choices.
Megalo can attack twice, too.
Yeah, by tributing a face-up attack position Mermail monster, you can attack twice, while this one only picks 1 card out of the hand. Yeah, Megalo is better. I don't see this card seeing much play. Overall, these last 3 Mermails, I don't see them being put into the Mermail Atlantean deck. What do you think?
Nope. Just no, it's not going to.